I'm gonna hide behind my thing now.
And enough. In 1 more minute, Sayer.
One more minute, sir. Okay, Deborah, as soon as the contra dance starts rolling, then I'll let everybody in, okay? I'll hit that button.
Okay, the admit all. Okay.
The main thing to watch for is for folks who get kicked out and then try to get back in.
Okay.
Try to get back.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on that.
There'll be people surfing from other places.
We're
back and forth.
live. We're live.
Okay, Sayer.
All right, couple number 3. Go out to the right and circle to the left, couple number 3. And open up and taking 1. And couple number 2, dive on in. Swing. Make that arch. Lead them through. Home, head on home. Home, head on home. Circle it till you get straight. Circle left, circle south, put a little moonshine in your mouth. And on your corner, with your left hand back to your partner with a right and left hand. Pull by, go hand over hand. When you meet your partner, pass them by. Swing them on the other side.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for much. Welcome to our New Year's Eve parlor for 2020. So happy
Yes, we're
to see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's sing the Holly and the Ivy, and we'll get started. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly tree bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. All right, let's get this evening started. Kent, do you have some announcements for us this evening?
Well, I do. Happy almost New Year, everybody. I'm so glad everybody is able to join us, and we're letting everybody in as they come. And just a reminder, everything's being streamed on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you missed something, you can always rewind and go back and catch some of the performances. Hey, I just wanted to let everybody know that you can always be a great audience by sharing your appreciation this way, which is a sign language way of applause. And it's fun to see that on the screen with everybody. And if you are seeing just one person on the screen and you'd like to see everybody, you can hit the little view button, which is up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen if you're on a computer, or you can tap your screen if you're on a tablet or cell phone. And you can scroll between all the number of people who are on there. We've got 75 computers connected so far on the YouTube and more on Facebook. So we're really glad everybody is with us. If you can, though, keep yourself muted because, of course, singing on Zoom never works out. That just it's not doing well that way. So we're going to keep ourselves muted. We can sing as loud as we want to our cats, dogs, stuffed animals, friends, family, and hopefully your neighbors. But we don't want to be hearing you on the call. Yeah. So that's exactly right. So if you can, just enjoy tonight. We've got wonderful performances, and I sure hope that if you have any technical problems, just mention it in the chat box down there. You might want to have the chat open so you can say hello and where you're from and where you're watching. We have people from all around the world watching, and we're really grateful. So put your name in there. Let us know you're here. Share with your friends and family, and we'll turn it back over to you, Patty.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Wouldn't be Christmas school without a little brightest and best. One of our favorite Kentucky Christmas hymns. So there's so many folks that we are connected to. We're all connected to each other and near and far. And some folks are have sent greetings from very far away. So let's start in Denmark.
Well, this is a little greeting to all our Christmas Country Dance School friends, and we're hoping that you're all doing good, and we're going to sing a little song for you guys in Danish. So we hope that you will enjoy.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year to all of you. We love you.
Jeres håb, jeres gode drømme, ikke for jer længere ud at svømme. Gid jeres kræfter ikke til at tømme, gid at jeres visken må samles til et råb. Gid I altid holder ved, held lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid jeres ord ikke bliver ved snakken. Gid I aldrig bøjer nakken. Selvom utak meget tit er takken, og Lasse er så lille, og verden er så stor. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Giv alle skud i togen, endeløse nætter bare vågen. Ikke kvalte jer behæve loven, altså op og ned, men sjældent lige ud. Giv I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid jeres børn selv engang vil sige, far og mor, de var nu temmelig lige, og de fik ikke men af nogen krige, selvom der var våben og tossehuder nok. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Gid I altid holde ved. Held og lykke og få kærligheden med. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hej.
Hello, it's Dave and Patience here, all the way from France. And we wish you happy holidays and a happy new year.
Nous vous souhaitons bonne année, mes vœux et bonne santé.
Au revoir.
Dans son manteau rouge et blanc, sur un traîneau porté par le vent, il descendra par la cheminée. Petit garçon, il est l'heure d'aller se coucher, des yeux se voilent, écoute les étoiles.
Hi everybody, it's the Broadbridges all the way from Sweden.
Hey!
Obviously, we're not coming over to see you all in person. It's been a very strange year, and perhaps strangest of all is that we're not going to be in Berea for Christmas Country Dance School. But wherever you may be, we are going to invade your homes with our music nonetheless. But a warning, this does not contain any of going this way, that way, forwards or backwards. So I'm really sorry, it's nothing to do with that. Before we do, a quick toast. This is a very Swedish drink. This is julmust that we're drinking. So, Levi, do you want to give us the toast?
I toast for good new year coming.
Skål!
Skål.
Good.
And I'll take that and leave you in charge of the music.
Ooh, pardon me. Hi everyone, Levi here from the Bobbages. I'm going to give you a tune real quick on the piano before we go on. So here you go, Spanish Caballero.
Great stuff.
Good show.
Good stuff. Whoops.
And we're going to have a wee quick change of who's sitting where. And we're going to do something a little different this time. Aiden is not going to pick up a violin. He's going to be playing piano. Levi is going to be playing the triangle. And I'm going to sing. There was a song that I heard a while back that just kept ringing through my head and making me think of all of you and made me realize just how important that all of you at Christmas School have been in our lives. And so much of what we take into us and love and joy and laugh, it comes from you. So we want to say thank you and dedicate this song to you. This is For the Good from Wicked. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you.
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good. It will maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is who I am because of you. You'll be with me, your handprint on my heart, and no matter how our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine, being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you.
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good, and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done. You blame me for, and we both know that orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, and because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you all, and we miss you, and we love you, and we are wishing you everything wonderful in a new and hopeful year ahead. Bye.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
See you next year. Hi, everybody.
Thank you. That was wonderful. So we heard from Denmark and France and Sweden. How wonderful. Thank you all so much. And now we have Hannah Naiman, who is in Canada. She has a special song for us this evening.
Hello all. It's been a while. I miss you all very much. I wanted to share a song that I wrote last winter in the darkest hours. And it's a song that speaks to the feeling of isolation and loneliness in the darkest hours. And I don't share this song because I wish this feeling on anyone, but more so because sometimes it feels good just to sing it out. When earth is bright with frosted light, and only stars light up the night, the evening wraps around the skies, the distant sun is telling lies. When all of sound comes made of man, who boldly walk about the land, or dare I go among the trees and humbly fall upon my knees, or take me through the darkest hours, that I might live to see the flowers. Here all around is ice and snow, the earth in slumber down below. Oh, won't you listen to my plea? Oh, children, come and stay by me, where water turns to solid stone. Forbidding land I call my home.
Thank you, Hannah. That was lovely. Thank you so much. All right. I want to thank all of the folks who sent in videos because, you know, without them, there wouldn't be Parlor. So I really appreciate all the entries and all the communication that I've gotten for to help with these Parlor sessions. And I actually got more than I could use. So if you don't see your particular video on, you'll have to come next year in person and share it with us. Right now, we need a little levity and a little fun. So I've invited Al White to join us.
Thanks for having me here, Patty's Good Time Parlor Hour. You know, Alice and I like to take an anniversary trip each year using the dead of winter. And when we can afford it, we like to go down to Mexico. So as a matter of fact, last January, we were there at the Iberostar, just south of Playa del Carmen in the Yucatan Peninsula. And the hotel is very interesting. It's a beautiful hotel. It's shaped in a big U. So you got these two big arms where the rooms are that jut out toward the ocean. And the beach, there's a pool out there and all that jazz. And in between the two big arms is jungle. And this is real, actual jungle, just the way Jesus put it there. They come and put some nice trails and bridges and things inside there to make it really interesting and fun to walk through. So we typically would hang out on our side of the jungle, but one day we'd go see what's shaking on the other side of the jungle. And Alice and I walking over there, and there was a lady and what appeared to be her daughter standing there staring at us as we were getting closer. And the girl just stopped everything, stopped walking, stopped breathing, maybe looking at me. Her eyes were a little bugged out, her chin was starting to drop. And I thought, who does she think I am? I mean, Jimmy Buffett, a rapidly aging Kid Rock. Anyway, I walked a few more steps, tried to act like a normal person, which is easy because I am a normal person. But so I looked again. Now it was just, forget it. She was just bug-eyed, chin dropped all the way. And who did you think I'm like the second coming of John Denver? I thought about doing a little Rocky Mountain High just to see if I could make her pass out. But anyway, I walked right on by her. I never knew who this girl thought I was, but I look back on that memory as the girl who thought I was somebody. And then there was another day. Like I say, the jungle is right there between the two big arms. And in that jungle lives actual jungle animals. There's some kind of animal looking a little bit like between a cat and a dog with a big tail that's like a big flag waving. Of course, there's all kind of exotic birds, lizards. But the most interesting thing was the howler monkeys. Now, we've not hung with a lot of howlers before, so this was a new thing for us. Usually they're just way up in the trees making a sound that's a little bit like a combination of people moving or scooting heavy furniture on wooden floors while they're screaming. It's interesting, but there was just one afternoon, as long about 5, 6 o'clock, is like what some people think of as happy hour, especially if you're on vacation. I was sitting out in our balcony, 3 floors up, nice covering over it, and I saw a howler coming walking or climbing up the balcony, a couple 3 balconies over, and they got up on our level and started coming my way. And I told Alice, hey, there's a howler maybe coming to visit. You might want to, get your camera, check this out or whatever. And so sure enough, this howler, he came right on to our balcony, sat right in front of me. I'm just sitting there without a shirt, it's pretty informal. And he was looking at me, and his teeth, his mouth was like opening and closing like he was saying something. He wasn't making any sounds, but it really looked like he was trying to communicate. So I studied real hard on his lips to see if I could make it out. And then at one point I was sure what he was saying. He was saying, "It's Miller time." And so thank you very much. No, I will end with one more thing. A couple of years ago, Alice gave me, this is timely because it's about Christmas, but gave me a chainsaw for Christmas, wrapped it up, put it on the Christmas tree. And of course, that was very exciting. I really wanted a chainsaw. And, but just recently I discovered that it was not just a regular chainsaw, it was a talking chainsaw. Who knew they made talking chainsaws? So it was like really hard to start one morning. And I'm yanking, it goes like, yeah. I've got to go. I'd like to think you've been a great audience. So see you next Christmas.
You never know what you're going to see in Parlor. That's for sure. Thank you, Al. That was funny and great. Let's sing together, everyone.
Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. And sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, Lord, be jubilant, cast your sorrows far away. Come, rejoice and sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, oh, sing together this happy day. Great, thank you.
All right. That was good singing and good views of the parlor. All right. I think the Bartletts have a special treat for us tonight.
It was pleasant and delightful on a midsummer's morn, and the green fields and the meadows were all covered in corn, and the blackbirds and thrushes sang on every green spray, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day. And the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day. Now a sailor and his true love were a walking one day. Said the sailor to his true love, I am bound far away. I'm bound for East Indies, where the loud cannons roll. And I'm bound to leave you, Nancy. You're the girl that I adore. And I'm bound to leave you, Nancy. And I'm bound to leave you, Nancy. And I'm bound to leave you, Nancy. You're the girl that I adore. Then the ring from off her finger she instantly drew, saying, take this, dearest William, and my heart will go too. And as they were embracing, tears from her eyes fell, saying, may I go along with you? Oh, no, my love, farewell. Saying, may I go along with you? Saying, may I go along with you? Saying, may I go along with you? Oh, no, my love, farewell. Fare thee well, my dearest Nancy, no longer can I stay, for the topsails are hoisted and the anchors away, and the ship she lies waiting for the fast-flowing tide. And if ever I return again, I will make you my bride. And if ever I return again, and if ever I return again, and if ever I return again, I Thank you, lovely William, I won't wake while you're away. I'd rather go off dancing and my banjo I'll play, where the blackbirds and thrushes sing on every green spray. With the larks I'll sing melodious at the dawning of the day. With the larks I'll sing melodious. With the larks I'll sing melodious. With the larks I'll sing melodious. At the dawning of the day.
Great, thank you. That was a wonderful cranky from the Bartlett family in Indiana. Great, all right. Deborah Payne has a waltz for us this evening.
Love and greetings to you all. I sure wish we could be together. Here's a waltz called Churchill's.
Says straight to the next right, just do a thumbs up.
Hi everyone, I'm Judy Keeling, currently in Iowa. I'm grateful to Zoom to help us stay connected to our beloved song and dance community, but look forward, of course, to being together again properly next year sometime, I hope. I've got 2 verses of a song for you. I love the original words. In the first verse, I made up the words to the second verse. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. In the bleak midwinter, what would we love most? Christmas, country, dance, school, but not until we're dosed. Song and dance and fellowship, all will have to wait. Getting back together surely will be great. Best wishes to everyone for a better new year, and sing and dance at home till we can be together. Bye.
Thank you, Judy. Lovely. And thank you, Deborah. Great. Now it's time for a story. And Randy Bonifay in Texas has a story for us.
Sixth grade with Mrs. Lauder. I attended Madras Flournoy Elementary School in Beeville, Texas. When I was in the fourth grade and my brother was in the sixth, he had a teacher named Mrs. Lauder. Now, I had heard about Mrs. Lauder from my classmates who had older siblings who had been in her class. Donnie came home one day and announced that he had to do a project for Mrs. Lauder's class. He decided to build a scale model of Stonehenge. Now, fourth grade mind, I had no idea what a Stonehenge was. But my brother Donnie did build the most beautiful, the most incredible scale model of Stonehenge. I guess you can see I had a little bit of big brother envy back then. Well, when I was in the fifth grade, I found out that we could apply to be in one of the teacher's classes that we wanted to choose. We could put ourselves on a priority list. I chose to put Mrs. Lauder as number one on my list. I waited all summer between my fifth grade and sixth grade year. And in late August, I found out that I was going to be in Mrs. Lauder's class. I was so excited. Then my brother Donnie came up to me and said in a voice only an eighth grade big brother could say, "You do know you're going to have to work very hard in Mrs. Lauder's class." Well, of course I know that. I'm turning over a brand new leaf. I'm going to be a new me. Well, that was my outside voice. My inside voice was going, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? Good job, big brother. Now you had me doubting myself. Well, I waited and waited and waited. And then finally, yes, first day of school. We waited in a line in the hallway leading up to Mrs. Lauder's door. She greeted each student one by one. When I finally got to the front of the line, Mrs. Lauder put out her hand and said, "Hello, my name is Mrs. Lauder and I am going to be your teacher for this year." Well, I looked up and I saw this very attractive, confident woman with extremely kind eyes. I extended my hand and said, "My name is Randy Bonifay, and I'm very glad to finally meet you." She said to me, "Oh, you must be Don's younger brother." "Yes, ma'am." So those of you who grew up in small towns, you know that many of you had the same teachers that your brother or sister had before you. And they always remembered them as better than they ever was. And all of a sudden, all I could think of is, oh my gosh, she's going to compare me to my brother. She saw the look on my face and she said, "Welcome to my class, Mr. Randy Bonifay. I look forward to getting to know you this year. Please come into my classroom." I walked into her classroom and the first thing I noticed on the opposite wall were a bank of 12 windows that let sun just bathe the room in light. I looked to the right and there was desks and chairs, shelves with books and cabinets. I had no idea what was in those cabinets. And in the middle of the room, the desks were all set up just like they were in every other classroom, except there was her desk, and behind her desk was a stage with the platform and curtains and everything. I'd never seen anything like that, but there it was. Mrs. Lauder welcomed her last child into the room, closed the door behind her, and it said to everybody, students, please take your seats, but don't get used to that seat you're sitting in because that's not how my classroom works. Then she explained to us, at the very beginning now, I'm going to give you a test in every subject, and I just want to find out where your progress is and where you are. And according to what you make on each one of those tests, that will determine the seat you have in order for each subject. I will have lessons for each one of our classrooms, social studies, history, math, etc. And after we have our lessons and you get homework and you do your homework and you study, there will be a test. That test is not like any other test you've had. That test is that you can challenge anyone in front of you to take their seat. You could challenge the person right in front of you or 2 seats in front of you. Or if you were brave enough and smart enough, you could even challenge the person in the first chair. Well, questions were asked, answers were given, seats were changed or not changed according to the results. It was hard work, but we all paid attention in class and we all did our homework. So it actually became like a game. It was really fun. And I remembered when my brother said, this is going to be hard work. Yes, it was hard work, but it really didn't matter. Then came the time where Mrs. Lauder told us all about the project we had to have for her class. Now, 20% of your grade came from this project. She told us we had to research, we had to do all kinds of work to get this project done. We had to present our idea to her, and then later we would get to present our presentation to the entire class. Well, it came to the day where I was supposed to present my project to her for approval. I'd gone back and forth and around about what I wanted to do. I always loved the Knights of the Round Table, and I thought about building a castle with a moat and knights and peasants, all that stuff. But I realized that was just really too close to what my brother had done, and I didn't want to repeat that. I wanted to do something different. So one day I was in the library and I saw this little book. It was called Armstrong's Last Stand. And I went, wow. I picked up the book and the light bulb went off. I know what I want to do for my project. So the day came to give her my idea. My name was called. I walked right up to her desk. I had my book in my hand, my idea in my head, my passion in my heart, butterflies in my stomach, and a lump in my throat. Well, I cleared the lump in my throat and I said, Mrs. Lauder, I would like to do a reenactment of Custer's Last Stand right here on that stage in your room. Well, she was writing and she looked up at me and put her pencil down and said, well, that's different. Oh my God, my mind just exploded. She understood me. She got me. She said, all right, sit down, Mr. Bonifay. I sat down. She said, here's what you have to do. You have to do a lot of research and present that research before you do anything. And then you have to write a play. I said, a play? The only play I had seen was a Christmas pageant. She said, you have to write dialogue. I said, dialogue? What is that? She said, oh, well, you've seen movies. You've seen people talk to each other back and forth. And you mean I get to write what we say to each other? And she said, that's right. That's exactly what you get to do. So I did. I wrote all the parts down. I presented the play to her for her to read. And she said it was great. I did a lot of research. So it came the day to do my presentation to the students. Everybody had done some, not everybody, but some people had done some people were come after me, but it was my turn. I presented my research on Armstrong and Armstrong Custer, and my research was so good. I gave all the buildup to the battle, and I looked at both sides, the soldiers and the natives. It was awesome. Then it came time for the presentation. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Custer's Last Stand by Randy Bonifay. It was a huge success. My buddies and I got to bring our bows and arrows to school and do this reenactment. Try that today. I don't think you'd get away with it. Well, I got an A on the project. My parents were so proud of me. My brother said, good job. That was the best I'm gonna get from him. And I got to thinking about it, you know, a long time after that, I got my master's degree and bachelor's degree in theater. I acted, directed, designed. I owned a professional singing company for 30 years. I worked in and around the theatrical business my entire life. Now, who would have known way back then that that's what I would have done with my life? My parents didn't know. My brother didn't know. I didn't even know. But I think just maybe Mrs. Lauder had an inkling that she had found the thing that I wanted to do the rest of my life. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Great story. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. Makes us appreciate all of our special teachers out there. Great story. All right. Next up, we have Nathan Wilson and his family, Ava and Adela and Anna.
Good evening, everybody. And hello from our village. I am Eva. Adelka is playing a flute. Annie is playing cello tonight. And Nathan is playing mandolin. We are so happy to continue our tradition of sharing Czech and Moravian songs and carols with you. This year, from our living room with our Christmas tree, we are going to sing two carols. The first one, it's Chtít, aby spal. It is a lullaby that the Mother Mary sings to baby Jesus, calling him her dove, her pearl, the world's treasure. It is written by Adam Václav Michnas Otradovec, who was an influential early Baroque Czech composer. We will also sing a Moravian folk song, folk carol, Pásli ovce Valaši, you might know that one, about the angels coming down and telling the shepherds to go see the baby in Bethlehem. We hope you will enjoy it and you will join in for chorus.
Chtít, aby spal, Minej rozkosze dzieciątku, Synu Boży. Minej, demoniatko, światła zboży. Salashi, przy betlemskim salashi. Hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom. Ангел им указал, до Бетлема им казал. Hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom. Hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom. Najdete ho v jesličkách, zabalený v plenčičkách. Hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom. Maria ho kolevá, svatý Josef mu zpívá. Hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom, hajdom, hajdom, tiddly dom.
Hope you liked it.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you, Wilson family. That was great. Lovely music from Czechoslovakia. All right. We haven't had a visit from Owen Morrison and his family.
So Elliot said he wanted to make breakfast for everyone at Christmas school. So he's been going to collect the eggs every single day. Hey, Elliot, do you want to go get the eggs? Okay, let's go. Off we go. Watch your foot. Yay, look around the ground. Are there any eggs on the ground? Hold on to it. Good. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Are there
Okay.
some in there too?
Happy New Year, Christmas School family. We miss you all and we look forward to celebrating with you next year. Have a wonderful 2021.
Hi, everyone. I miss you all. I'm going to play a waltz so that those of you that care to can get up and dance wherever you are. This is one I wrote this year for my mother for her 70th birthday. It's called The Beach Grove.
Beautiful waltz, Owen. Thank you so much. It's great to see Meredith and little Elliot. That was wonderful. All right. Well, each year, different folks come and attend Christmas school and join us and are part of our family, and we're so grateful. And we're hoping that with this Zoom and Facebook that we have intrigued some new folks to come and visit us and participate next year when we hopefully can be all together again. That would be wonderful. Next, we have Ellie Lindsay is going to share some poetry with us. Ellie.
Hi, I'm Ellie Lindsay.
Last year, I made a promise to a lot of people that I would revisit sonnets again after not doing them for several years. So that's what I'm doing this year, 2 sonnets. I've done both of them before in Parlor, but I don't think I did them the same year. They're both also 2 of his best known. The first one is about the darkness that we've all been through this year, some of us more than most. I've been very lucky, very blessed. My family is doing just fine during these difficult times. But not everybody has had that experience. So this is for all of us and those moments that have been really difficult. And there's the phrase, "Haply I think on thee" in the sonnet, Thee. So think about who your thee is. Sonnet 29. When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I most enjoy contented least. Yet, in these thoughts myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings. The second sonnet, I think is, well, all the sonnets are about love. I've talked about that every year that I do them, all the different kinds of love, but this one is about love as a beacon, love as a rock. And I think it's one of the main things that has gotten us through the difficult times is the love we have for each other, for our families, for our friends, for those far, those near. So this is for love, Sonnet 116. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with its brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellie. Beautiful. Well, that Shakespeare could come up with some good words, couldn't he? Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ellie. All right. Let's hear from Barbara Russell, who is going to play her harp for us.
Hi, I wish I were seeing you in person because I really miss you. But I want to thank Joe and Patty and everyone for setting up this parlor so we can gather in this way. And I'd like to play a traditional Irish air on the harp. It's called Eily Gael Cuin, or Fair Gentle Eily. And I learned it from the playing of Grania Handley and Billy Jackson. I hope you have a wonderful 2021.
Thank you, Barbara. That was beautiful. I love the harp music that you play. I was thinking while Barbara was playing during this past year when we haven't been able to go to concerts and dances and different things, in our times of being really down, for me, I've gone and searched out those artists on the internet or anywhere I could find them. So when we looked for music and dance to cheer us up. And so let's remember those artists who've had a rough year, who we've gone to in any way that we could to bring our spirits up. And we so appreciate what they contribute to our lives. Thank you all. One wish that I have for you, my cousin sent me a quote from Neil Gaiman, which says really what I would like to say to you. So I'm going to read that quote. May your coming year be filled with magic and dreams and good madness. I hope you read some fine books and kiss someone who thinks you're wonderful. And don't forget to make some art, write or draw or build or sing or live as only you can. And I hope somewhere in the next year, you surprise yourself. Let's hear from Alice and Al and Ruth and Daxon.
Well, who knew this song would be so appropriate for this last year we've just lived through? It's an old Bob Dylan song, wrote it 50 years ago, called Blowing in the Wind. We have our friend Daxon Lewis playing the banjo back here with us. Thank you, Daxon. Kick her off. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head, pretend that he just doesn't see? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
How many times must a man look up before he can really see the sky? How many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Well, the answer, my friend, blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Great song for this year. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Well, it's a good thing that 2020 is coming to an end, and we're at the point of moving into 2021, and we've had a full moon, and Saturn and Jupiter are conjunct for us, and moving into Aquarius. For those of you who are into astrology, it's a good thing. So things are going to be looking up surely in 2021, and I hope that's true for each and every one of you. Kent is going to lead us in a song that we all know and love. Take it away, Kent.
I'll sing you one, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your one, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you two, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your two, oh, two, two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you three, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your three, oh, three, three, the rivals, two, two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you four, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your four, oh, four for the gospel makers, three, three, the rivals, Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you five. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your five? Oh, five are the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you six. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your six? Oh, six for the six proud walkers. Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you seven. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your seven? Oh, seven for the seven stars in the sky. Six for the six proud walkers. Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you eight. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your eight? Oh, eight for the April rainers. Seven for the seven stars in the sky. Six for the six proud walkers. Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you nine. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your nine? Oh, nine for the night recliners. Eight for the April rainers. Seven for the seven stars in the sky. Six for the six proud walkers. Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you ten. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your ten? Oh, 10 for the 10 commandments. 9 for the 9 bright shiners. 8 for the April rainers. 7 for the 7 stars in the sky. 6 for the 6 proud walkers. 5 for the symbols at your door. 4 for the gospel makers. 3, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you 11. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your 11? Oh, 11 for the 11 that went to heaven. 10 for the 10 commandments. 9 for the 9 bright shiners. 8 for the April rainers. 7 for the 7 stars in the sky. 6 for the 6 proud walkers. 5 for the symbols at your door. 4 for the gospel makers. 3, the rivals. 2, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you 12. Oh, green grow the rushes. Oh, what is your 12? Oh, 12 for the 12 apostles, 11 for the 11 that went to heaven, 10 for the 10 commandments, 9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 proud walkers, 5 for the symbols at your door, 4 for the gospel makers, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, clothed all in green. Oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
Woo! Excellent. Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ken. Well,
Hold hands up and circle left, everybody circle to the left. Now come on back, same old track, everybody back the other way back. Swing your partner up, down, every which way but upside down. Circle for the middle of the floor, 4 hands up. If you can't get 4, get 6, that's fine. They have three couples. Other way back, let them in. Right hand shake, how to do, right hands across and how to do. Give your left hand back and fine, thank you. Swinging that pretty gal following you, your corner swing, corner swing. Now run back home and swing your partner, partner swinging, partner swing. And let's move on around that ring, on you go and circle 4. Now swing her up and swing her down, every which way but upside down. Join hands in your big circles into the middle. And you liked it twice, try it just once more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. For old acquaintance.
face the center, set to the middle, let go. Set into the middle, fall back, face your partner, set right and left, turn single and do it again. You set into the middle, fall back, face your partner, set and turn single. Flipping left, or at least moving left and right. The chorus, lead in, that's with hands and back twice. The chorus, siding the chorus, arming and slipping once again. Here we go, cylinders round with the music. Slip. Forward and back. Set to the center. Partner. Into the middle again. Partner. Siding with your partner. To the center. Partner, arm right. Join hands with your friends if you can find them. Circle left.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. We want to do some special thank yous for this evening's time together and for our other parlor session times. We want to thank John Newsom from Michigan, who edited and shared his videos with us so that we could have those great memories. Thank you so much, John. We want to thank Union Church for the use of their facilities and their tech equipment. It's been very helpful for us in this venture. We want to also thank the Christmas Country Dance School board members, and those board members are Nathan Wilson, Lori White, Deborah Thompson, Maureen Spencer, Teresa Lauder, Dennis Jacobs, and Brad Foster. Thank you to the board. They put in a lot of extra effort and work into this. And of course, we want to thank Kent Gilbert for co-hosting and for his huge technical support. Kent, would you like to take a bow? Where are you? Well, he's off dancing with Deanna, perhaps.
We were still dancing, but we'll take a bow.
All right. And a special thank you to Sayer Cobersmith, who is a young fellow here at Union Church and in our community who's helped us with putting the videos together and keeping the shows running smoothly. So Sayer, come on and say hello, and we want to thank you. Thanks so much, Sayer. You've done a great job, and it's been a lot of fun. So good night to you all. We hope to see you all next year here in Berea. Happy New Year.
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 Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year.
See yourself.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year to everybody.
New Year, Jerry and Sarah.
Look at the baby monitor. Yeah, sorry we couldn't make it this year.
Happy New Year.
See everybody.
You're still in our thoughts.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody.
No, don't leave. I'm gonna see if I can.
Jim Morrison.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
All these years.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Eddie.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
birthday,
Maureen.
Maureen.
Happy New Year to you too.
Both say Happy New Year loud. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's really hear it.
Oh yeah.
Happy New Year, Gary, Linda. Happy New Year. See you next year.
Oh, hello.
Grace is out of this world. There is the
What?
So we're on the screen. This is the second screen. There's Mari and Jim.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no video anymore.
There's Allie and Randy.
Happy New Year. Sooner or later,
Claire and
There's no
Lauren.
button to hit anymore.
Here. Claire and Lauren. Down here. Look down here. Look down here.
Oh, yeah, now you can see everybody. Yeah.
Hi, Jesse.
Yeah. Here, everyone.
Two more.
Happy New Year.
This is three.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Dave. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year, Alan, Kathy.
Happy New Year, Daniel Friedman.
Pilsers.
Hey Nathan, Happy New Year. And
Ellie and Randy, hi.
Hi.
Thanks around.
Happy
You get all these people who are not faces. And now here's the fourth. Oh, the fourth one's gone. No, a lot of people are leaving. There's Eva.
Okay.
Oh, hi, morning stars.
Everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Betsy.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Well,
Happy New Year.
This is the first one.
good night. Good night, sweet my
and sad.
Good night. Good night.
It's good night, sleep well, my dear, for the last time. As I say goodbye to these friends of mine, you may miss us when we're gone, and that's for sure. But these memories. Oh, wait, let me start again.
Happy New Year, Susie.
Happy New Year, Elwood.
Watch out for the cord.